In this video, I will talk about Iqraam Ryner's move to Kaizer Chiefs. I'll also talk about Happy Mashiane, and we are going to talk about Daniel Cardoso's comments that he made about Kaizer Chiefs. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pelo, I am your host. This is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club. Guys, do you remember this picture? Let's just start with this thing. Do you remember this picture where you can clearly see there is Cardoso, there is Matoho, there is Khosi Muleko, all these experienced players, Abolebohang Manyama, on that picture, failing to defend that cross that was played by Iqraam FC, which ended up being a goal, and as a result, the Kaizer Chiefs could not win the league in the 2019-2020 season. Yet, Daniel Cardoso has come out and said that he does not want to open a can of worms. Let me read the comments for you. It says, I don't want to open a can of worms, but youngsters are not going to win you titles and trophies. He's basically saying the Chiefs are not good enough to win anything because they have young players. He's literally saying the Chiefs that we have right now will not win because they don't have them. The same players in this picture who cost us the league, the same players over the years who have been struggling to get us things. Because he continues to say they are in a building phase. As you see, Zwane, Shabalala, Mashiane'S, they got rid of all the experienced players. Translation, I am not happy with the fact that Chiefs released us and there's a potential that they might do well. He's dismissing the Chiefs on the basis of Uguti, they do not have experienced players. And this thing, Yoguta experienced players, he drills on it so much. Uguti continues to say, I mean, they have quite a few experienced players sitting in the stands and at home, and it's missed, and it's been missed for them. Ubani Simkumla, who's an experienced player who's sitting on the bench. I know Uguti, the fans of Matoho will come to the comment section and say, oh, Chiefs misses Matoho. But Matoho, we know Uguti, even now with Cardoso last season, they were not giving us anything. They were making mistakes after mistakes. So the difference between the defense Matoho no Cardoso and the youngsters who are playing this season, all of them were making mistakes. So what's the difference? The experienced defense that had Cardoso, Matoho, or Mphahlele was fighting for 8th position with an experienced coach last season, and yet the team that has young stars, young players who can't win you anything, is fighting for 2nd and 3rd position on the log this season with a less experienced coach. So what is the merit in what he's saying? Because now it's not the first time that Cardoso has come out and said something about the Chiefs, and the more he says these things, it seems like no, this one just has sour grapes. He's not happy with the fact that the Chiefs did not renew his contract, because right now he's playing good football for Isekukune and it's working for him. We're not gonna say, oh, he sucks, well. No, he's good for Isekukune. In instances like this, you didn't win anything with the Chiefs in your 7 years at Chiefs. Didn't win nothing, but he has the balls to come out and comment about the youngsters at Chiefs not winning anything. It's their first season and you're already having an opinion, Yoguti, they will not win anything. They are in the semi-finals of the Nedbank Cup, something that they were failing to achieve season in, season out with the experienced squad, with experienced coaches. Yet he's going to come out and talk about inexperienced players. It's really, really weird why someone would say something like this. You could say, yeah, Chiefs is playing good football and obviously they're going to grow from that. There is no need to drill down and point out to Guti there are no experienced players. You are just making things worse for you, between you and the Chiefs. Because for a player who stayed for 7 years with Chiefs, you would think Uguti, he would have some respect for the team and try to watch what he says about the team. But so Miyagu Cardoso for now and move on and talk about Mashiane and Rain. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. By liking the video and subscribing, you're helping me to reach more people like you. And by the way, let me know what you think about the situation Daniel Cardoso, because you're probably thinking we're just exaggerating what was being asked by the media. So let me know what you think about the situation down on the comment section below. Okay, so Happy Mashiane, apparently he was supposed to leave the Chiefs last season, beginning of the season, and it was a move that was set to happen very. But according to Kickoff, they are saying that in management, including Uzwane himself, they said nope, Mashiane is not going to leave and he's staying. You could understand why. Chiefs didn't have a left back at the time, and beginning of the season, the Chiefs were using him as a left back as well. But as the season has progressed, now he's being played as more of a winger, and they're experimenting with him back in the position that we know him as a what can I say, to the position that we've come accustomed to him playing at Kaizer Chiefs. So what has come up now with him is that, as a lot of us have been saying, Uguti maybe he needs to go out on a loan and get some game time. Apparently, he is willing to stay at Chiefs. He wants to stay at Chiefs and fight for his position, because now what is bringing this whole thing up is the fact that Mashiane has signed a deal with the brand Act Talent Management, who have a reputation for representing the biggest stars in South African football and just entertainment business as a whole. But we were expecting which is going to move, because, well, if he's signing with the big shots, then he's moving, but he's actually staying at Chiefs and he wants to fight for his position. I know some people think he's pap. If you think he's pap, let me know in my comments. If you think he should stay and fight for his position also, let me know in my comments, because if you think about it, we do need a depth in the team, and Mashiane, as much as people might hate him and not like him, but at the end of the day, he still has a quality. He still has a quality left foot, and there are certain things that just need to be coached to him, and I think he can be a very good player because he has quality, he possesses quality, and there are a lot of things that are going on at Chiefs that might actually end up needing Mashiane. For example, left back, we know we'll have Udova next season as a left back, Hlant as his backup. That's if they extend the contract here, and Umtaga is still growing, and we don't know what might happen with him. So basically, we have Dove Hlanti, and we're not sure about Umtaga, how long it's going to take him to adapt to the highest level. So you might as well keep Mashiane to see Uguti back up number 3 Koma left back, but also is a utility player, because you can play him as a right winger, you can play him as a left winger as well. So having a player who can play multiple positions can also be helpful, even if he's not going to start every game. But if you know good around the 60th minute, you can expect something from Happy, so he can always come on and play. Now we save the best for last. Iqraam Ryner, the Stellenbosch striker, who has basically what's this word, rescued them from relegation fight, is now apparently linked with the Chiefs. Funny enough, after he scored that brace against Sundowns at the weekend, I said tomorrow he would be linked with the Chiefs, and guess what? Now he's linked with the Chiefs. Chiefs are apparently looking to sign him, according to a Kickoff again. But I think this will be a complicated move. We have said, which is Stellenbosch have already said, they don't want to sell their best players. I get to Mendieta, they might sell Mendieta knowing they have depth in that position. They can sign someone in that position, maybe from other teams, from a development yabo. They can get Ujali to replace him. But Rayners is the player that has literally saved them this season. So why would they say we're not selling our best players and sell their best player? Because Rayners right now is their best player. So this link does not make any sense to me. I know it would make sense for Chiefs, but I don't think it will actually happen, because it's just a long shot, and I think it's just happening because he's now getting numbers and now he's going to be linked with Chiefs. I don't see this happening. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think about the things that I talked about on the video. Do you think Iqraam Ryner will come to Chiefs? Do you think Mashiane should extend his contract and continue playing for Chiefs? Let me know in my comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, remember, Khosi, I'll pay you more.